We are nearly halfway through the high school football season, and so far it has lived up to the hype, unlike those new ice creams inspired by Little Debbie cakes. How are you going to make oatmeal cream pie ice cream and barely have any oatmeal in it? We have a full show, and clearly there was some time to waste, but let's get to our game of the week. We begin the night in Davison as the Cardinals picked up a huge bounce-back win last week over Traverse City Central, and this week it was time to open up conference play in the Saginaw Valley League. And what's behind door number one? Well, undefeated Heritage, who's ranked 6th in Division II. The Hawks are 3-0 for the first time since 2006, and Davison wanted to put an end to that run. Ty Robertson with the touchdown rush there in the third for Saginaw, but Davison was all business tonight. Jalen Flowers rushes in for the touchdown there. A big night for the Cardinals running back. Then in the fourth quarter, Davison continuing to pull away. Braylon Himmeline to A.J. Hill, and he could go all the way. Cardinals, they go on to win this one, 56-20.
My afterthoughts is, it was a team win. We all contribute, offense, defense, special teams. Everybody knew what we had to do, and we did it. We just got to get better every day. We got to improve on everything. The job never finished.
I know our two backs had almost 400 yards rushing, and like I told the kids, if you want to play championship football, you got to play great defense and you got to be able to run a football, and obviously that's what we did tonight. Saginaw Heritage is a great football team, and just got to get back to work Sunday at film, get things corrected, and continue to move on.
All right, let's head over to Goodrich now. Martians at home taking on Owasso early in the first. Gavin Hart to Max Mecklem, and that is a touchdown for Goodrich there. They would score early and often and definitely abuse the scoreboard in this game as Goodrich goes on to win 56-0. Let's check out the scoreboards now as Swartz Creek stays undefeated with a late touchdown as they go on to defeat Fenton 26-23. Ovid-Elsie gets a road win over Montrose 16-6. Grand Blanc, they get a road shutout over Traverse City West 48-0. And also Corunna, they just keep rolling. They get a 21-0 home win over Lake Fenton. It was Flushing over Kearsley, 42-14 behind 4 rushing touchdowns from A.J. Jenkins. Brandon defeats Clio 62-18. And some more scores. Midland downs Bay City Central 49-12. It was 49-0. Frankenmuth over John Glenn. Midland Dow takes down Bay City Western 41-17. And we've got Birch Run knocking off Alma 34-28. Durand shuts out Byron 52-0. And Powers Catholic, another shutout win as they blank Saginaw United 47-0. Back to the highlights. 0-3 Carman-Ainsworth taking on 3-0 Lapeer, but the Cavaliers came out to play tonight. Nigel Johnson with a deep shot to Terrence Wallace, and he comes down with it for the touchdown. Extra point no good, but CA goes up 6-0. Lightning answer back. Zach Olenizak rumbles his way into the end zone for the score. With the extra point, Lapeer takes a 7-6 lead, but the Cavs would keep on rolling. It's Johnson on the scramble, changes direction. He's heading for the pylon, and he is in. Carman-Ainsworth led by 10 going into the fourth, but Lapeer stormed back and survived the upset, 36-30, the final there. Let's stay in Flint as the Jaguars, they battled Beecher late in the first half. Bucks already up big. Zion Yoder to Jalen Townsend for the touchdown. Beecher goes up 32-14, but this game was overshadowed by multiple fights involving fans in the stands. Nearly a dozen police cars showed up to the game, and they decided it was too out of control. The game would be canceled at halftime, and the Bucks would get the win over the Jaguars 32-14. Back to the scoreboards now as New Lothrop gets a shutout win over Mount Morris, 41-0. It was Linden over Holly, 29-13. And elsewhere in mid-Michigan, Freeland, 45-7 over Garber. It was Mount Pleasant staying undefeated over Traverse City Central, 27-21. Nouvel Catholic, 55-0 over Valley Lutheran. And Swan Valley, big win over Bridgeport, 48-13. Ubly 42-0 over Harbor Beach. It was Millington over Carlton, 47-14. Chesney defeats Pinconning 38-0. And Bad Axe shut out home win over Reese 52-0.